So it's very much been the case that Franco Colapinto has been a bit disappointing since he came back to Formula 1 to drive for Alpine. However, that has not hurt the popularity of Formula 1 in Argentina. Interestingly, right now motorsport in Argentina is looking pretty good. They've got a driver back in the sport for the first time in over 20 years. And also on top of that as well, it's been announced that the MotoGP round, the Argentine Motorcycle Grand Prix, is going to move from Termas de Rio Hondo over to Buenos Aires. And there's been rumours about Argentina coming back onto the calendar as well for Formula 1. If it was to do that, it would need extensive revisions. After I made that video going over the potential return of the Argentine Grand Prix to the Buenos Aires circuit, I did look up the final race to date that took place there in Formula 1. I believe it was 1998. And yeah, it's a decent track, but with modern Formula 1 cars, it is extremely narrow and bumpy. They would need to do severe works to it. And I honestly think they should probably go to a new track, because I think the changes they'd have to make that possible in modern Formula 1, it would butcher the circuit. It wouldn't make it very good. But whether a new track would be very good or not, don't know. Look at the mad ring that we've got, of course, in Spain coming up. Really looking forward to that. But let's have a look at this, guys. I got a full article here on the F1chronicle.com going over how Franco, the rise of Franco, or at least the return of Franco anyway, has very much raised the profile of Formula 1 in Argentina. I imagine it's done a similar thing as well. Gabriel Bortoleto, the first Brazilian driver in a long time on the permanent Formula 1 grid. I imagine that's had a similar effect on Brazil, although Brazilians love their Formula 1. Hamilton was kind of their honorary Brazilian for many years, and probably still will be to an extent, with a bit of Bortoleto anyway. With a bit of Bortoleto in there. But anyway, let's dive in, guys. Days ago, rumours swirled that Franco Colapinto's F1 future with Alpine was in doubt, but corporate Argentina is rallying around him, and a major motorsport renaissance could be underway. The familiar Autodromo Oscar y Juan Galvez in Buenos Aires, Argentina, will undergo a massive renovation. So there you go, it could happen. Ultimately aiming for a return to the Formula 1 calendar. The circuit last hosted a Formula 1 race in 1998 before dropping off due to an outdated infrastructure. Like I said, it was not the best race that I watched. Basically, nobody could get past each other. Everybody was on train tracks. There's some tracks that are like that in Formula 1 to this day, most notably Monaco, but for different reasons. Spearheaded by renowned F1 circuit designer Hermann Tilke. Oh, not you again, Herman. Oh, we should get Franz Hermann to redesign it instead. He'd probably do a better job. I maintain that Hermann Tilke has not done a good job of a Formula 1 circuit for at least 20 years at this point. Bahrain, that's a pretty good track. All the others, though, have been dog for the most part. Anyway, I digress. The track's master plan involves a complete overhaul, a new layout, FIA Grade 2 homologation, and a Phase 2 upgrade path for full Grade 1 status. We have a two-phase plan. Phase 1 is for MotoGP in 2027. It's just been announced, and of course, who owns MotoGP? Liberty Media. Same people that own F1. And Phase 2 is for F1, Tilke said, as reported by Soy Motor. It should result in a very good and very exciting circuit. I will believe that when I see it, Herr Tilke. The redesign removes famous corners such as Vivarita and Ombu, but their names will remain in use. The Solato curve and Ascari chicane survive intact. Infrastructure upgrades will also include changes to the drainage, curbs, power, garages and grandstands for the 120,000 fans. Everything we redesign is not just for the drivers, but also for the spectators, Tilke added. We have an elevation for viewing, a 360-degree spectator circuit, and a concert area. We need to significantly expand the paddock, increase the capacity of the pit building, add garages and modernise them. Construction begins this November and ends in February 27. MotoGP will debut there in March. While MotoGP is confirmed, F1 clearly remains the long-term goal. The F1 specific layout will be 500 metres longer and alter two corners. Securing a GP would require infrastructure upgrades and approximately $40 million annual hosting fee, at least. Political and commercial momentum is building, with figures such as Jorge Martí, Orly Terranova, and Daniel Scioli leading support. I must admit, guys, I'm not really too clued up on my Argentine politicians. I imagine they're big dudes, though, over in Buenos Aires. I mean, Argentine subscribers, I've got plenty of them. Let me know in the comments below. One of them's probably the president, isn't it? I don't even know. I'll have a look at that in the edit. But anyway. But yeah, I mean, look. In principle, I am fine with Argentina coming back to the calendar, as long as it's a good track, as long as it produces good racing, you know. I do complain quite a bit about the heritage races not being protected. And, you know, in the cases of Belgium, France, Germany, Imola, and also Barcelona probably too very soon, they're all not being protected. They're all either leaving, at least on a part-time basis in Belgium's case, or of course we're getting like Spain that'll probably leave very soon. So when it comes to that, I'm fine with Argentina coming back. There is a lot of history there. You know, like Juan Manuel Fangio is one of, if not the greatest racing drivers who ever lived. The Argentine Grand Prix has been on the Formula One calendar on and off since the 50s. So there's history there. The fans are very passionate. We know what the Argentine fans are like, for good and bad. In this case, let's talk about the good. There is no doubt that there would be a lot of support there. People from other parts of South America would come as well. You know, I'm sure South Americans flood Brazil when it comes to the race in Sao Paulo as well. But with all the noise around Formula One, which race is it going to replace? Is it going to go on race rotation? I doubt it. Is it going to go and replace a European race? Probably. I mean, you never know. It could replace Singapore. They've been talking about leaving the calendar. It could replace potentially, I don't know, Qatar? No, they're not going to leave, are they? Could replace one of the United States races? Probably not. It's possible. It's possible. I don't want to see one of the good races go, basically. I'm all for getting Argentina back on there if it's a good race and a good track. But it's a big if. Many ifs associated with this. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Have a great day around the world today, and we'll see you very soon. Would you like to see Argentina back on the Formula One calendar? I'm not against it. I'm not against it.